Hey guys, so it's been pretty fun this week. There's just so many nice people. I feel like this whole week is just about meeting nice people, because that's pretty much all that happened. I guess first starting off, like always, me and Charlotte were heading to the gym because we do that quite frequently throughout the week, about 3 to 4 times. So we went to the gym and then we thought, what did we get that day? Gongcha, I think. But a lady stopped me at like the light, and then like she like tapped on me, and I was just like, oh, hello, you know. I was like, 안녕하세요. And then she was like, what did she say? 머리 예뻐요. So she said that my hair is beautiful, and I was just like, oh, I was like, thank you. I was like, 감사합니다, you know. And she just really liked my hair, and I was just like, oh, that's amazing, you know, because not so many people say that, especially like the kids. The kids is always like, your hair is just so different. It's weird. Like this is like kind of like okay. But like when I like untwist it, it starts to fro up, and they're just like, huh? Like, what's wrong with your hair? Did you get a perm? And I'm like, no, this is natural. Like, I didn't get a perm. This is my natural hair. And they just don't understand that concept. I'm like, God. And then I have to go into this speech about like, hair is not the same between races. It changes. And they're just like, huh? And I'm just like, God, they say, so your hair isn't straight? I'm like, no, my hair is like really curly. And I'm like, so did you get it permed? And I'm like, no. And they're like, huh. I'm like, oh. It's just so crazy having to explain stuff. I don't know, I just felt like I never had to do that growing up. I never questioned anything about hair growing up at all. I mean, I don't know why. Is that just because I'm from America that we don't too much question stuff? But I never like had somebody ask me about my hair in America either. Maybe because you're around more people, so you just assume people are different compared to like Korea or Japan, because that's like the thing in Korea or Japan, especially the kids are just like, like, why is your hair like that, or so forth. Did you get it perm? You know, and so forth. It's always something like that. I'm like, no, I didn't. And then moving on, actually one of the, what is it, she's at, the gym, like the older man, he like invited me and Charlotte out to eat lunch, and he got us some tea, so let's roll that clip. So today is kongguksu. It's like cold noodles. Soy? Is that soy milk? Soy, yeah. Yeah, soy milk. So soy milk. If you saw the latest video with Charla and Insadong, this is pretty much what she got. So I'm trying it for the first time today.
This one is so much better.
But this one's better? Oh, really? Okay. From Charla, this one's way better. So I'm excited to try it. This actually looks like there's more noodles inside too. And then there's like some kimchi, and then what? Ginger? Radish, daikon, and salt to make it more salty.
절실하지만 그걸 주변에 알리길 꺼려하는 사람들이 많아요. 사람들은 이 프로그램에 많은 관심을 보이며 기부를 해서 벌써
That's a big bite. You took too much. You're regretting it now.
최근 자동차 업계에서
That's good, but yes, I took too big of a bite. I regret it.
What do you think of the flavor?
The flavor's really good.
It's good, right? It's really creamy.
It tastes like beans.
Yeah, you can taste it?
Yeah, why don't you eat beans? This tastes just like beans. Like the beans that my mom cooks.
Does it really? Because I like
beans and
soybeans, but I don't like other kinds of beans.
Those are red beans, I think.
Red beans, and they taste like this.
They're like this paste.
Your mom needs to come to Korea and cook for us.
Or you could go to America and she'll cook for you.
That'd be cool.
She totally would.
That would be cool.
She totally would make a piece for you.
Aw, that'd be so nice. But you like it? I'm glad you like it. So this is like Korean summer food, so we can eat this all summer. Yeah.
And we are finished. We'll probably be back here. We found a new place today. This is the cute shop that we're at. It's very, very small, but I love it. This side is the most interesting. As you can tell, you can just leave your your free drink card right on it. It's funny that it actually says free drink cards on them too. It's not even in Korean except for the bottom. And then you could just come unpin it and then use it. Isn't that crazy? And then just lots of different machines. Oh, cool. Oh, they're right there.
What?
We should get us a free. Is that?
The free drink card.
Can you get one? Oh no, these are. Yeah, these are all used. They're rearranged by names. Besides the people that put up. Crazy. Yeah, we should have got one. We got grapefruit drink. And that was pretty amazing. We had like an amazing time. We see him pretty often. And then he just was just like, I want to take you guys out for lunch. And I was like, okay, when? He's like, well, Friday. Because usually Friday, me and Charlotte, we usually eat something and then I go to work or so forth. Well, depending on if we go out on a Friday or something, or go to the gym on a Friday. But after we usually eat lunch, so I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. I can just do that and then go to work right after. So we hung out with him. His English is not the best, but then we found out that he knows Japanese, and then I feel like the whole conversation turned to Japanese. So that was pretty interesting because I haven't used Japanese in some time, and I've been trying to study Korean, but that's just like all over the place because I don't really have the time. Like, I'm trying to focus and delegate my time to so many different tasks, work is becoming more hectic. Like, they're giving us more things to like write and do for the kids, and I'm like, no, I don't need anything else. I was like, I'm trying to already delegate my time to like so many different things right now, you know, still vlogging, working, and I really want to learn Korean. So that's why I'm like, maybe I just can't work next year and I just need to go to school. So that's where I'm set up right now. I'm like, probably it's just gonna be school. But we got to hang out with him for the first time. It was amazing. I was excited about that because like I've never just seen somebody somewhere in Japan and then they just invited me out somewhere. I felt like it took a long time, but the older man, he was like, yeah, I always see, well, he was talking to Charlotte about me, but he was like, yeah, I always see him and I just wanted him to be my friend. And I was just like, oh. He's like, you just look so nice. And I'm like, oh, that's so amazing. And then Charlotte's like, yeah, he's such an amazing guy. And I'm just like, oh, you guys are too much. But I was just like, yes, like, I love that because, I don't know, it's the reactions that I really want. And then moving on, this was not the same day. Was it? Maybe this was the same day. But first of all, I went to class. Oh, well, this is when he first invited me. First of all, I went to class, and then my students were like, I saw your YouTube. And I'm like, oh God. It was like, look at this one. And they showed me the one where I took off my shirt. And I was like, yes. And I was just like, oh, and then everybody's like, oh, I want to see. And one girl's like, I really wanted to see because she has such a nice body. But I didn't have time to see before I went to school. And I'm just like, oh, okay. She's like, yes, can we just watch it in class? I'm like, no, we cannot watch it in class. I'm like, oh God. I was like, this is too much for me. I was like, I was just trying to show that I was going back to the gym. And they were just like, oh, your body. All the little teenage girls were just like, oh God. I'm like, thank you. That's pretty like interesting because obviously everybody picks and chooses what you want to look at on YouTube, but you know, for some people who like, I guess, like nice bodies, I guess that's a good thing, or that's something you'd be drawn to. So yeah, she was just like, yeah, I saw this one and I really, really wanted to watch it. You know, I love the thumbnail. I'm like, thank you. Thank you. Can we watch it in class? I'm like, no, no, no. But besides all this amazing things that were happening this week, I think the one that like really brought tears to my eyes, I just want to cry. It was just like, I was in a train and there was like two ladies that were standing next to me. They were there before me, and for me, I don't try to push anybody out the way to get to any kind of seats. I'm like, if you want the seat, take the seat. We're good, you know. But there was like everybody sitting down every morning. It's always packed on the train, always packed. But like they got up, like two people got up, and one girl, she hurried up, that was standing next to me, she hurried up and sat down. And then the other girl, she was like, oh, you should sit down. I'm like, oh, what? Me? I was like, no, 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 you sit down. She's like, no, no, you should. I'm like, no, no, you should. You know, I'm just like, oh. And then like she sat down, she smiled, and then she sat down. But I'm like, nobody has ever asked me to sit down. Like, if you've ever been on a Korean subway, it's like, what, survival of the fittest trying to get a seat. Like, you see grandmas from like over here, you know, they'll literally push you out the way to get to that chair, you know. And I'm just like, it ain't that serious. Like, if you want the chair, you can have it. Like, I'm not gonna fight you for the chair. Like, I literally don't fight anybody for any chairs. I let them have it. But like, they do some backflips off the ceiling, like they're about to get that chair before you. And I'm just like, oh my god. But anyway, I just love that she actually asked me if I want to sit down, you know. And I'm like, okay. I was like, that's like the sweetest things anybody's ever done for me in Asia. I'm gonna consider that the sweetest thing done to me in Asia, living in Asia. But not only that, so this is the same day I had lunch with the gentleman at me and Charlotte had lunch with the gentleman at our gym. But then after that, on the way home, there was like an older guy sitting down and his older wife just standing. Or wait, or was it vice versa? Anyway, anyway, I guess two people got up. I didn't even notice. If you ever been on a Korean train, there are specific designated seats for pregnant women, but I guess they sit down in like just a regular seat. So I was like, okay, whatever. You know, I don't really, like I said, I don't battle anybody for a seat. It's like, whatever, you know, I'll let you sit down. But then the lady moved, like, I guess they were talking about me, and then she moved over into the pregnant lady's seat. I mean, she's an older lady too, so I guess that's okay. Who knows? And then he moved over, and then they kept like pulling at me. They were like, sit down, sit down. And I'm like, what? Like twice in one day. I would like the sheer like just happiness from that happening. Like, if these things keep it up, like if it just keeps happening, I don't think I'm ever leaving Korea. But like, amazing week. If you've ever been in Asia, has anybody ever asked you to sit down? Like in Japan, it's never happened to me. Usually you sit down or not, and some people, they don't even want to sit next to you. I had this one guy that I sat down and he got up and moved to clear the other side of the train. I thought he was getting off, but then I saw him sit down. I was like, wow, that's cold. I was like I literally don't smell. Like, damn, that's mean. But anyway, you know, but like to have somebody do like the complete opposite, like sit down, like I was just like, wow, like, yes. But if you've ever been in Asia, have you ever experienced anything like on the train that was like, well, either really bad, like some guy just like, oh, it's a foreigner kind of thing, let me go away from that, like, you know, or somebody trying to like let you sit down next to them? Let me know in the comments below. See you guys next time. Bye. So since my kids like wrote this on the board yesterday, I'm not even sure why, but it's pretty funny. It's cool. I like it. I like it. I thought I would like give you a tour of my small classroom. But like, yeah, like They were like, oh yeah, they were like, you got 6K subscribers. I'm totally not there yet, but it's a thought that counts. But they did this for me yesterday, like after class, and they're like, oh, show us videos. I'm like, you can watch it at home. You know, some rules. There's always rules on the board. Always rules on the board. Even though, you know, they don't care about any of these rules, obviously. Look at that. Somebody already erased this. Or, they probably rubbed their back on it yesterday when they were, like, writing stuff on the board. And, like, yeah, that is pretty much it. If you've ever wanted to see, like, a Korean classroom. I have it set up in groups because they like groups. Majority of the time it's just so they can talk to their friends. But it doesn't even matter. No matter how you like separate the tables and so forth, they'll still talk to other people. And then my little setup over there. Oh wow, you're still here. Oh wait, don't forget to check the description box below. I put a lot of different things in there, like my lovely friends, my social medias, just in case you want to catch up with me on Twitter or Instagram and so forth like that. So make sure to please check that out, okay? See you guys next time. Bye.